Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Crystal Anderson and Wendy Ketter talking about the upcoming event.
The Back to School Extravaganza on August 31st at the Frazee Event Center. It's from 10 to 3 in the afternoon.
And so I know you girls do this just about quarterly now, and it's been having a real good turnout for this thing. And so what's new this time, Crystal?
Well, we have decided to start something. Well, we have a back-to-school extravaganza every year around this time. It's about the same thing. We just try to have it every couple of months. The vendors get a hold of us and say they'd like to get back in there. Just basically the same thing. We just have so much fun doing it. And so.
Well, and, you know, it's that time when the kids are going back to school. Parents are looking for different kinds of stuff. Fall is just about here. What do we have? 11 months of nice or 11 weeks of nice weather so far?
I don't think it was that long, Hank. No, and not that long.
And no snow yet, though, so we're all right there. So right now you've got 20-some vendors that have committed?
Yes, we do. We're looking for more vendors. We don't want it quite as big as our Christmas extravaganza, which will be coming up. But, you know, we'd like to keep it between 20, 30, maybe 40 vendors. You know, we'll take up to 40 right now. And this time, a little different thing. We normally donate to hospice or to, like, any tragedy that has happened in Frazee. And this time, one of our vendors was diagnosed this spring with stage 4 terminal lung cancer. She will also be here. Her name is Leona Holzer with Uppercase Living. And Uppercase Living has donated mugs and the T-shirts that say Loving Our Leona. And we'll have them set up, and we're going to donate instead of in loving memory to Wilfred Anderson. This time we're going to say in living memory of Leona Holzer.
Well, that's nice, you know, that you donate back, because it does make a lot of difference. We have a lot of things that happen, you know, and of course when you mentioned Wilfred, that was your guys' dad, and know him for many years, great person. And it was nice to see that the town hall got dedicated to him.
Oh, that was just beyond.
You know, because he did so much work for the township and the city over the years.
Yes, and we really appreciate that. I mean, he was a great guy, and nobody can replace him. We miss him.
Yeah. But, you know, it's nice that you're doing this for Leona, because I was wondering about the T-shirts, and I didn't know. So, and so if they want to get a hold of you about being a vendor, how do they get a hold of you, Crystal?
They can get a hold of me at 218-401-0290, or they can get a hold of Wendy at 218-849-0842.
Well, I appreciate you girls being on the program. Any last words?
We'd like to thank you, Hank, because you really promote our business, and we enjoy doing this. We get nervous as heck, but, you know, we love doing it, and we love sitting here talking to you. So thank you so much.
All right. How about you, Crystal?
We appreciate you. Thank you, Hank.
All right. And so come on down, August 31st, 10 to 3, and see the girls and everybody else that's here, and come for Living Our Leona. Loving Our Leona. And with that, we'll be right back with another Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm out here today with Coach Jim Rader. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Hank. How you doing?
Tremendous. It's hard to imagine that fall is just about here already.
Oh, yes. It goes by fast. The summer flew by, and we're back to the season of the boys of fall.
Boys of summer are gone.
Boys of summer are going away anyway, and the boys of fall are about ready to hit those Friday night lights again.
Yeah. And I know last year was a tremendous season for you, up until the last game that we had with Holly, but we're back to square one this year.
Oh, yeah, we are. We lost a lot of seniors to graduation. We had a great season. They contributed quite well for us, and they were a big part of our success last year, but we've got a lot of underclassmen that are very solid also, and we're going to try to pick up right where we left off and make another run.
Well, that's good. And I notice that you've got some pretty good sized boys here, and you got some pretty fast kids out here, too.
Oh, yeah, we got a pretty good mix. Our line is probably as good as I've seen. We've got good size, good strength, and I think we've probably got more depth on our line than I've seen for quite a while. We've got some experience in our backfield coming back. Our receiver core, they're less experienced, but they're going to make progress.
Now, do you have any new additions to your coaching staff this year?
Really not. We've been the same varsity staff for a long time. Last year, Aaron Velde came in and helped us out with our receivers. He was a new English hire, and he's a little bit bigger part of the program now this year. But our varsity staff has been consistent. This is my 7th season, and we've been very consistent. We've got goals, and the players have goals, and we're kind of sticking together and moving forward.
And it's always good to see my Pastor Oftencamp out here.
Oh, yeah, he does a great job for us. He's kind of a jack of all trades. He focuses mostly on the defense, but he does so many things behind the scenes that people don't even realize, helping kids out with equipment, in the locker room. He's a presence all the time.
That's great. Now, when's your first game coming up, Jim?
Well, that'll be Bagley. This coming Friday, we have our Meet the Hornets night. We're going to have just a real brief scrimmage up here and a little silent auction fundraiser that'll be going on as well. The raffle prizes will be drawn later on that evening, I believe, down at the Hostel Hornet. The following week on the 30th is going to be our season opener, and we will be playing Bagley right here on our field, and that's always a good contest. They're a section opponent, and we're looking forward to that opportunity.
Well, as I remember, there were a couple of real good games last year against Bagley.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had one game with them last year, and that was a real exciting game. They got out to a 7-0 lead, and we kind of turned the tables on them and brought it back 37-7. So we kind of took that one back. But 2 years ago, they did give us one heck of a game right here on our field, and we're not going to give them that opportunity again.
Well, Jim, I appreciate, you being on the program, and I appreciate what you do for athletics here at Frazee and also teaching.
Well, thank you very much. I'm proud to be part of this community and part of this system.
Thanks, Jim, for being on the program.
You bet. Thank you.
And with that, we'll be back next week. Spotlight on Frazee.